a time for exuberant dancing and joy. A large number of devotees are present to witness the event. Mother's image is now taken out of the puja mandap and placed within the worship hall, the pendal, where a farewell is accorded to Devi Durga. Monks are dancing in joy to the loud rhythmic beats of the dhakis. A procession will now begin from the puja mandap carrying Devi Durga's image. It will slowly proceed towards the temple of Holy Mother Shri Sharada Devi, where at Mayar Ghat the image will be immersed in the waters of the Ganga. During the Pratima Visarjan at Belur Mutt in 1901, Swami Vivekananda and Swami Premananda were watching the procession from the veranda of the mutt, and Swami Brahmananda, another brother disciple of Swami Vivekananda, danced like a young boy in front of the image of Devi Durga. We are witnessing a similar event today. Everyone assembled in the mutt can feel that the Divine Mother of the universe was really with them all those days when puja was performed, and now she is departing to her abode on the Kailasha mountain. She has accepted their humble worship and has blessed them all with buddhi and siddhi, bhukti and mukti. She will make the heart of her devotees her abode. All arrangements are in place for the Pratima Visarjan at Mayar Ghat in Belur Mutt. Whole day the mutt premises were lashed by continuous rains. After the Visarjan puja in the morning, now is the time for immersion of Devi's image in Ganga. At the end of Durga Puja, the Vigraha of Holy Devi Durga will be immersed in a river or pond. At Belur Mutt, the Pratima Visarjan is done in the Ganga. She came through the course of river Ganga from the Kailasa, and she will also go back by the same path. Devi, who was invoked and installed in the Pratima, is now unbound from her special presence in the place of worship. The Purohit withdrew into himself the Vigraha's pranas. The special Chaitanya that he installed in the Vigraha is propitiated by his worship and adoration. Devi's puja is now complete. No more use of her Vigraha. She is now in the heart of her devotees. She will reside there forever. The purpose of her Pratima is now complete. This is Dhunuchi Nach. Mother's image is still within the pandal where puja was conducted. Shortly the Pratima will be carried towards the temple of Sri Ramakrishna. It will be placed in front of the main temple at Mutt. There is simultaneously Dhunuchi Nach going on. All around there is joy and exultation. Dhunuchi Nach also is a devotional entertainment in front of the image of the deity. It is performed when the Devi is given the farewell at the end of the puja. Some traditional rituals are being performed in front of Devi's image as a mark of her farewell and send-off. Durga Puja was observed in the mutt with great devotional fervor as per the scriptural injunctions, beautifully mingled with the traditional spiritual practices of the monastery. The Divine Mother was glorified and propitiated by a grand puja for 4 days, beginning with Shashti Tithi. And today, the Vijay Dashami marks the end of this divine celebration on earth. The rituals associated with the Pratima Visarjan were completed in the morning by means of Darpan Visarjan. Now the image of the Devi will be taken to Ganga, where it will be immersed in the holy waters. The ghatas, ceremonial pitchers filled with Ganga Jal, on which the pujas were performed, are now being carried along with Navapatrika. These holy objects of worship also will be immersed in the Ganga water. Navapatrika, Kolabo, as it is called in Bengali, is also a representation of Devi Durga. Devi is called Shakambhari. Mother Goddess is also the Devata of plants and herbs. She resides in the vegetation. So Navapatrika is worshipped following the tradition prevalent in eastern India. Navapatrika is another form of Devi Durga. As Devi's image is carried towards the Ganga for immersion, Navapatrika also accompanies her. Mother's Vigraha is now being taken out of the worship hall, slowly in front of the temple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, where it will be placed and Amid loud chants and hymns and drum beats, the images of Devi Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Ganesha and Kartik are carried in a slow procession. Today is a day of mixed emotions for devotees as they bid farewell to the deity, hoping welcoming her next year. The image is now taken, carried towards the front side of the temple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. There is a large assembly of devotees. They are here to bid farewell to the Divine Mother with a heavy heart. Mother's image is now facing the temple of Sri Ramakrishna. Durga Puja is organized every year from the Shukla Paksha of the month of Ashwin. The puja begins at Mat on the Shashti Tithi and continues for 3 days on Saptami, Ashtami and Navami. On Dashami, the puja rituals are completed and the image is immersed in Ganga. There is a wonderful combination of simplicity and grandeur in all the puja rituals associated with Durga Puja at the Mat. Having invoked and installed the Devi, the monks and devotees have offered their humble, sincere veneration at the feet of the Divine Mother in all the 4 days of the festival. And now the mother is on her way back. Loud shouts of Durga Mai ki joy can be heard. A joyful celebration is in place. Devi Durga's image is now in front of the temple of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna was born in 1836 in a poor pious Brahmin family in Bengal. He was later a priest at the newly built Kali temple at Dakshineshwar, where Narendranath Datta came in contact with him. Naren later became Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna's chief disciple. Belur Mutt was established by Swami Vivekananda after his return from the West, where he instituted Durga Puja in the year 1901. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna once said, God realization is the ultimate goal of human life, because that alone can bring man supreme knowledge happiness and peace. He said, God is one, but he can be worshipped as a personal God with form. He can be realized through various paths taught in various traditions of world religions. Purity of mind is a basic condition for the realization of God. With simple faith, if one approaches God as one's friend, as one's mother, as one's caretaker, God will certainly reveal his true nature to the devotee. Sri Ramakrishna said that God dwells in all people as the Supreme Self, in tune with the doctrine of Vedanta. Sri Ramakrishna was a great devotee of God. He worshipped God primarily in the form of mother. He had the loud message of Durga Puja, God is the process is in progress. Devi's Vigraha is now being carried towards the temple of Holy Mother Shri Sharada Devi. The Pratima will be in the Holy Mayur Ghat. The Ghatas and Navapatrika are already brought to the temple of Holy Mother Shri Sharada Devi can be seen. In front of this temple, the Vigraha of Devi Durga will be placed for a while. Nach has already Dhunuchi dance, an integral part of Dhunuchi is nothing but a symbol of prosperity as it spreads the smell of Dhuno. The contains Dhuno in it is the specially made with the clay and camphor, and also Dhuno, which burns. Dhuno is a form of incense made up of resin from sal trees. The smell of Dhuno is considered to bring positivity and good luck, and the dance with it is a form of devotion to the goddess. Devi Durga of there at Mayur Ghat in front of the temple, the Pratima will be immersed. After the puja for 3 days, on Saptami, Ashtami and Navami Tithis. Today Devi is on her way back to her divine abode. Holding the Dhunuchi while dancing is not a very easy task, as it is an open pot with burning husk. It may fall down. So balancing it in the hand as one dances is quite a thing to watch. Not everyone can do it perfectly and takes time to learn it. At Kolkata, many Durga Puja committees organize pujas in their clubs and also hold events and competitions for Dhunuchi dance. In our scriptures, it is said that when Devi Durga fought with Mahishasura for 9 days, it commemorates Mahishasura Mardini. During the battle of Devi with Mahishasura, devotees of Devi Durga were dancing to offer strength and energy to the goddess. The dance was quite intense, and Dhunuchi dance may be an imitation in commemoration of that event. Monks and brahmacharis of the mutt are dancing to the beats of the dhak. Devi's image is now placed in front of the temple of Bhagavati Shri Sharada Devi. The Dhunuchi has a flared shape and is held by a stem with a large cavity at the top, and is traditionally made of earthenware. The Dhunuchis are lit by placing burning coal and coconut husk, and incense or some kind of local frankincense is added to this fire. It is very common to have Dhunuchi Nritya during the immersion ceremony, a frenzied dance of devotion and veneration in front of the Pratima to the accompaniment of dhak. First, the Navapatrika and the Ghatas will be immersed in the waters of Ganga, following which the Pratima will be immersed. Now the ceremonial Ghatas on which the puja was performed are carried to the water. Navapatrika also is accompanying the Ghatas to Ganga. According to the puja vidhanas of the Shakta tradition, and also all the agamic scriptures, the deity also has a birth through the consecrated image. The religious services are accorded to the deity just like we would treat a deer venerable guest at home. At the end of the puja, the Devata is accorded a ritualistic farewell along with gifts and prayers. It is a moment for self-surrender and thanksgiving. Now the devotees embark on the steps leading to the Ganga, carrying the worshipped image to finally immerse it in the water. They turn the Vigraha of Devi all around a few times. It is the symbolic return journey of the Devi to the divine cosmos, which is her marital home, as well as to the Kailash, where she will eternally reside with Shiva. Mother is now ready to leave. Devi came from her abode in Kailash and now she is going back. Her children are now preparing to give her a splendid send-off, befitting her status as the mother of the universe. She is Rajarajeshwari, she is Sarva Bhuta Prakriti. No grandeur and splendor in our ceremonies can match her reality, her lofty preeminence, her absolute paramountcy, her supreme sovereignty. But her dear children are obstinate. They are resolute to do everything that they can, everything that they think will make the mother happy and comfortable. Devi's image is now on the ghat, ready for immersion. Security is in place. The idea of submersion of the image of a deity is the dissolution of our mental concepts about God into the divine truth. Everything in the universe comprises of Nama and Rupa. Nama Rupa Mayam Jagat, as the Shastras say. And all such things are subject to dissolution. Everything in this universe is subject to dissolution. Our mental images about God also are no exception. The forms and images of the gods vary. They are the appearances of the benevolent Supreme Mother of the universe who creates and sustains everything. Everything returns to the ocean of undifferentiated causality. Mayer Ghat, Mother's Ghat, is just few meters away from the puja mandap within the mutt premises where the immersion is going to happen. The temple dedicated to Holy Mother Sri Sharada Devi, the spiritual consort of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, is situated facing this ghat. The image is immersed here. The image of Devi Durga is now going to be immersed in the holy waters of river Ganga. Mother is on her way back to her celestial abode. Pratima Niranjan is complete. The prayer on the lips of all the devotees at this juncture is Punaragamanaya cha. Asche bochor abar ashbe ma. O Mother, please come back to us next year. The Divine Mother will be eagerly awaited till the next autumn. Till then, the Vishwa Janani will reside in our heart, inspiring and instructing us all. In moments of dejection and confusion, Mother's memories will be our only hope and solace. Belur Mutt has bid farewell to Devi Durga, hoping welcoming her next year. Mother will now reside in our heart forever. Ghatas are carried, filled with Ganga water. They are filled with Shantiwari. The water where the Pratima Niranjan happened is filled in these ghatas, and they are now carried back to the puja mandap. This holy water is called Shantiwari or Shanti Jal. Shantiwari is now entering the temple of Sri Sharada Mani Devi, where from it will be taken again back to the puja mandap, where all the monks and devotees will assemble and receive Shanti Jal from the Purohit Maharaj. There is exuberance, undoubtedly. There is cheerfulness, but there is also a deep feeling of sadness as the devotees bid the Divine Mother adieu. Akbar Biraj Ogoma Hridi Kamal Ashone is the prayer in the lips of all present. You are the mother of the universe. You are Annapurna. You reside in the Smashan. You reside in the Kailash. You are in Vaikuntha. You are in Vrindavan. Mother, for once be seated in my heart. I can't understand your true nature. You are the Supreme Being. I do not know whether you are male or female even. If you don't make me understand, how could I know your true nature, O Mother? You played the part of Sri Radha and even the role of Sri Krishna in your Leela in Vrindavan. Mother, for once sit in my heart. Let me feel your divine presence within my being. You are the mother of this world. All the yogis obediently serve you. You always bless your devotees. Whoever calls you mother, you take him to your lap. O gracious mother of the universe, please do remain in my heart forever. Carrying Shantiwari to the puja mandap. Shantiwari enters the temple of Sri Ramakrishna. Where from it will be taken to the worship hall, placed on the pedestal where the Murti stood, and after consecrating the water with Veda mantras, it will be sprinkled on all the devotees present. Having offered their prayers to the goddess, having taken part in this joyous occasion of Durga's homecoming, having danced merrily to the rhythmic beats of dhak, the devotees will be returning home. They will exchange gifts and greetings in holy remembrance of Devi's divine presence among their midst. Shantiwari is the last phase of today's rituals. Water carried from Mayur Ghat, where Pratima Niranjan happened, will be consecrated on the Puja Mandap by Purohit Maharaj by uttering Veda mantras, and then this water will be sprinkled on everyone present. O Mother, I am ignorant of the proper method of your worship, but Mother, I know one thing for certain. You are my caring Mother. You can forgive all my faults, and your remembrance will take away all my sufferings. Shankaracharya's famous stotra, Devya Paradha Kshamapanam, is an apt prayer at this occasion. All are waiting for Shanti Jal in the Puja Mandap, in front of the Mandap in the worship hall. Namantram no yantram तदपि च न जाने स्तुतिमहो न चाह्वानं ध्यानं तदपि च न जाने स्तुतिकथाः न जाने मुद्रास्ते तदपि च न जाने विलपनं परं जाने मातस्त्वदनुसरणं क्लेशहरणम् विधेरज्ञानेन द्रविणविरहेणालसतया विधेयाशक्यात्वात् तव चरणयोर्याच्युतिरभूत् तदेतत् क्षन्तव्यं जननि सकलोद्धारिणि शिवे कुपुत्रो जायेत क्वचिदपि कुमाता न भवति. O mother, I have committed so many mistakes out of ignorance or out of laziness or even because I am devoid of proper means. But mother, kuputro jayeta kvachidapi kumata na bhavati. There can be bad children, impudent and ill-behaved children, but there can never be a bad mother. The pictures, ghatas containing Shantiwari, are now being consecrated. Monks are offering bilwa leaves on which they have written Ma, mother's names. They are placed on the pitha where mother's image was kept and worshipped. Kuputro jayeta kvachidapi kumata na bhavati. There can be bad children, imprudent and ill-behaved, but there can never be a bad mother, says Shankaracharya. O Devi, you are the mother of the universe and we are your children. O good and caring mother, forgive our failures and make us happy and content. पृथिव्यां पुत्रास्ते जननि बहवः सन्ति सरलाः परं तेषां मध्ये विरलतरलोऽहं तव सुतः मदीयोऽयं त्यागः समुचितमिदं नो तव शिवे कुपुत्रो जायेत क्वचिदपि कुमाता न भवति. The Shantiwari ritual is now taking place. Veda mantras are uttered, consecrating the pictures containing Shantiwari. The mantras from Yajurveda are now being uttered, consecrating the Shantiwari taken from the place of immersion. Now the Shantiwari will be sprinkled on all the devout present in the premises of Belur Mutt. Swami Vivekananda instituted Durga Puja at Belur Mutt in the year 1901. This tradition continues to this day, completing a long tradition of 125 years. Swami Vivekananda, through the Ramakrishna mission, has given us a new philosophy of work. All work in the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna mission is done according to this philosophy of work based on the principles of Vedanta. All work is sacred. According to Vedanta, the physical universe is a manifestation of God known as Virat. Hence, as Sister Nivedita has once stated, there is no distinction between the sacred and the secular. Even menial work such as sweeping the floor or mending shoes is to be done with so much attention and devotion as work in the shrine. Work is a form of worship. The Gita states that the all-pervading God is the ultimate source of all work and the enjoyer of the fruits of all sacrifice. Aham hi sarvayajnanam bhoktacha prabhurevacha. Hence all work is to be done as worship and the fruits of actions are to be offered to the Lord. Service to man is service to God according to Vedanta, taught by Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. One of the important principles Swami Vivekananda learned from his guru was Shivajnani Jiva Seva, to serve Jiva's Shiva. Since man is potentially divine, service to man is indeed service to God. Instead of looking upon a needy person as an object of pity, he is to be looked upon as an object of worship. Such an attitude elevates both the giver and the recipient. Work is a spiritual discipline. When work, any work for that matter, is done fulfilling the above conditions, it becomes a spiritual discipline. Mind gets purified and the potential divinity of the soul slowly manifests itself more and more. Every work done as worshipful service benefits the doer himself spiritually. It becomes a spiritual discipline called yoga. It is with this understanding of work as a spiritual discipline, karma yoga, that all the service activities of the mutt and mission are conducted. After the Shantiwari, the devotees are slowly leaving the place. After offering their pranams to the temples, slowly they will return home carrying the excellent memories about Durga Puja, awaiting for mother's arrival once again next autumn.
Pechovina.